Alright, so my Airhead kayak deluxe 2-person arrived today, a day earlier. Let's open this bad boy up. Box within a box. It's kind of heavy, but not too bad.
The initial impression coming out of the box is that it is very durable and well made. I have had this inflatable kayak now for a year and I've tested it to the max, and I will now share my conclusions with you. I'm an intermediate rafter, but this is my first inflatable kayak. I chose inflatable mainly because easy storage, easy transportation. I can use it on remote rivers where we need to hike in and hike out.
Let's see. Weight. It's like, it's heavy but doable. Lighter than my backpack usually is. So this is the carrying strap. Guess it works. Directions say inflate floor first. That's what I would do.
I use an electric pump here to fill it up, but it fills up quick and easy on the river side with the foot pump. I chose this model on features, durability, and price. One of the features I liked was adjustability. The adjustability of the seats, and a conversion from a 2-person kayak to a 1-person kayak. So I can take it on overnight trips and have enough room for my gear.
Okay, it does have a floor drain. Sweet! Looks like if water does get in, it's going to get down in here. Not all over you, which is nice. Cool. And it does have a floor drain here. I did look online on how to install the chairs. Looks like they're installed wrong. They're installed how it came. See, is that upside down to you? It's upside down. They do that just to mess with you.
So from the factory, the chairs were facing the rear or the aft of the boat. And that did throw me for a loop for a second. It took me a little bit to figure it out.
No. Wrong, because here's the footrest. See this nice footrest? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. My first trip's gonna be by myself. We'll go ahead and set it up for 1 person.
My first trip with this boat was going to be a 2-night, 3-day rafting trip. And so I wanted to set it up as just a solo with about 60 pounds of gear. I literally spent hours trying to figure out the best configuration. One diss I will put is that you can never get the chair right in the middle. The chairs are very adjustable, but you can never get the chair right in the middle. So if you are alone and want to raft, I would imagine that you'd want to be in the middle of the boat, but the chairs will not adjust that way. So I call it a very small diss, because the only way I've used this boat in the past year is with two people and with one person and about 60 pounds of gear, let's say. And I ended up with a configuration where I'm in the back and my gear's in the front, and it worked out really great.
Looks like they got these nice pockets to put stuff in the back. And this is an inflatable seat.
I've taken this boat out 7 times and I've never felt uncomfortable. I will say you want to leave the seat a little bit under deflated. That helps. Another feature I liked was the bungee systems at the fore and aft. They're really handy for quick, easy storing of gear. The configuration I decided to go with on my solo overnight trip was me in the back and most of my gear in the front. This seemed to work really well. I had good control. The raft seemed to do really well, and I had a footrest as my gear. My friend bought an identical raft for the trip, but he opted to put his gear in the back while he was in the front. I don't think his configuration worked as well. I think in general you should load most of the weight in the front while you're being in the back. I think you just have more control. That's just my opinion though.
See how that works? That's actually not bad at all. That's no problem. Shoot. Yeah, that's no problem at all. One person. 2 people. Heck.
The boat has a kill on the bottom of the boat, as you can see. It also has a permanent, non-removable fin in the back. To me, the tracking seemed pretty good. I only took it out on a lake once, and I don't remember any issues with it. I don't have any videos of that, but we did hit a very slow section on the river we were rafting, and tracking seems fine. I don't recall ever having an issue with it, and as you can see here, seems like it's going straight. My buddy who had the identical boat was actually towing a cataract who had broken a paddle, and he seemed to be doing just fine also. One of the main reasons I chose this raft is because it's rated for moderate whitewater, and I knew I would be using it on rivers for probably 80% of the time. As you can see in the video, this boat takes small rapids, small riffles, like a boss. It handles them no problem, even with a rookie in the front. This is a great intermediate raft for rafting rivers. It's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it very much, and it's performed great. The fun thing about a 2-person kayak is that it's a different experience when you're in the rear and when you're in the front, and so you can switch. And this next video, I have a little more experienced person behind me, and we hit a little run, and it's a lot of fun. So a little bit more about the floor drain. The floor drain's nice if your boat's full of gear and you don't want to tip it over to get your water out. You can just tip it up and the water comes out. but it does not do anything while you're on the river. You have to pull over the side of the river to drain the water out. But the floor is removable, which makes it easy for cleaning, but it also separates the main boat from the floor, and if a little bit of water does get in the boat, it collects underneath that pad, and then you don't really have to deal with it like you're actually sitting in water, which that's a really nice feature. I do consider this next set of rapids be pretty substantial, and the boat handled them very well.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Go! Come on! Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Woo! Oh boy! Go, Ed! Woohoo! Yeah, the big one! Woo! Yeah, baby! Oh boy! Not done yet.
So I guess the biggest drawback from this boat is that it's not self-bailing. But usually self-bailing kayaks run at least $700. And this model I think I picked up for a little under $300. So you compromise there. But we definitely earned our water in that little run. It was pretty good, intense run, and the boat handled it. I hope this has helped. The raft is constructed very well. It seems pretty bulletproof. The only thing I have had a problem with is the black cover coming up the front. It is starting to tear, and I think that is just because people are grabbing it the wrong way. Do not grab it like I am grabbing it in this video. There's a spot to actually reach down and grab it, but I call that user misuse. If it had been grabbed properly, it wouldn't have tore. But that doesn't affect the boat itself at all, just a little cover. I hope this review's helped. I'm giving it rave reviews for an intermediate inflatable kayak. I've only been knocked off this boat twice, and both times were due to branches, which cannot really be helped. But remember, you can do it.